Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today, first mod to the Ranger 1500. I've got some bumper lights for this thing. This is a premium. It didn't come with the bumper lights from the factory, but all 1500s are going to have the spot for it. And on the back side, I'll try to get a shot of it. The back side, there's little brackets bent over. So you can put the lights in any 1500. But I didn't get a player set. I actually went on Amazon. I will link the lights that I used. They're a little better than the factory because they have an integrated turn signal in them. I don't have a turn signal kit yet, but I will be getting one. And that's what I'm going to use for the turn signal. I'll try to show that to you in this video. Because it's pretty neat. It's a sequential turn signal. So yeah, I'm going to show you what comes in the kit, and then we'll go to the install. Okay guys, so what comes in the kit here, I got it all laid out. You're going to get some instructions. You're going to get these trim rings that I don't believe the factory ones have this trim ring. I don't know if the light is different or not, but you've got these trim rings that go on. I'll show you where they go on. Probably not going to run these yet because they're double-sided taped, and I don't know what I'm doing with the bumper yet. So I'll show you how those go on. You get the lights here. Here are the lights. I got the little plastic thing on them yet. I'll pull that off once I get them mounted. You got plugs here, and then you've got another wire. This other wire is the turn signal, so that's going to make it flash amber. It's a red wire on both sides. On these lights, you can see how they mount. There's 3 tabs on there. So you also get these little U-nuts right here. These are going to go on those brackets on the bumper, and then you've got the bolts that are going to bolt the lights on. You also get a wiring harness. This actually tees into your headlight harness, and then you can plug the lights in and they'll come on with something. I'm going to do it a different way. I actually can't even find this headlight harness. I don't know if you got to pull the headlight out or what to get a hold of it, but yeah, this is the T harness that they send. So it would be, technically it could be plug and play for the white light, but you're going to have to wire in the turn signal. That'll be have to be done by you. You get a bunch of this white wire, which I'm guessing is for the turn signal. If you wire the turn signals in, and then you get the harness right here, which goes to both lights, and it's got a plug, and it would plug into this plug right here, which I said it's all plug and play for the white lights if you do it that way. I'm not going to tee the harness. I actually made myself a new harness here, and what this harness is it plugs into the pulse bar or the bus bar under the hood, and it grabs power from there, and then I'll plug in the lights right here. I got myself a fuse. It's fused, and I also got a relay. And what this is going to do is actually when I turn the switch on, the lights will be on. So I won't be able to shut them off. They'll just come on automatically, which is all right with me. I can still shut my headlights off, and I could just run these as daytime running lights. That's probably what I'll do. So yeah, that's overview of what comes in the box. Now let's get to installing these. Okay, so first thing on the install, what they want you to do is they want you to put this trim piece on, and it just goes on just like this. And there actually is little snap things. There's 4 little snap things that'll actually snap this on over the bumper. And they've also got double-sided tape. So if you're going to do that, make sure you clean it off good. Pull your double-sided tape and then snap this on. I snapped it on. It actually fits pretty good. But like I said, I don't know what I'm doing here with this bumper. So for now, I'm going to leave that off and we're going to go to the next part of the install. Okay, so the next part of the install is you're going to install these U-nuts. You're going to install them over, that's the wrong way. Don't install them that way. You got to install them this way. So they slide over these factory deals that are on the bumper, these little brackets. So you got 3 of them. So you got to install 3 U-nuts, and then you'll use these black little Allen headed bolts to actually bolt the light on, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I got my light. I'm going to put it back here. I'm going to use the Allen headed bolts that they have provided, which is probably going to be a little tricky to get all these started. But anyway, I'm going to get these 3 bolts in and I'm going to secure the light. Okay, so I got the light installed. Actually used a 4mm Allen wrench to tighten up the bolts. Snug them down. It is plastic. Don't go too crazy. I've actually got both sides in. Looking awesome. Now I've got to run the wiring harness. So I'm actually going to pull the hood off. And then I'm going to pop this grill out. This grill, you pull these 2 tabs. There's 1 tab here, 1 tab over there, and the grill comes out. For the hood, you got 2 deals up here. You just turn. Okay, so I already popped the tabs. So then you pull the back of the hood up. Then you kind of slide the whole hood forward and it comes off. Okay, so now I got the harness here. And this, you got the 2 plugs. 1 plug goes into 1 light. This plug goes into the other light. And later on, I'll take this harness and I'll tie it up. I'll tie it up in there. But for now, I'm going to take this harness. It's got to go into the, I'd say the engine bay, but it's actually under the hood. I'm thinking of a vehicle. Just take this. I'm just going to run it into the grill area, and I'm going to run it up through here. And actually, there's a little rubber grommet right here. There's a hole and with a rubber grommet, and I'm going to run that up to there. That's how I'm going to get into under the hood here. So I'm going to take the grommet, push it over here, put the grommet back in place here. I'm going to pull my wire all the way through. Now I got enough length here. I'm going to plug in that bus bar or pulse bar harness. I'm going to plug it into the bus bar. Maybe I'll move you in and I'll show you that. Okay, so here's the harness that I made up. I'm just going to pull. These are plugs, so the bus bar don't fill up with junk, I imagine. But you can buy these plugs, and what these plugs do is they give you an area to grab power from to add accessories. These plugs have 3 wires or 3 plugins, and one is full-time power, one is switched power, and then they give you a ground. So when you plug in here, you're going to have that. You're going to have that available. So I'm just using a relay here, and I'm going to activate the relay with the key on power coming out of the bus bar, and I'm taking the power from the full-time power of the bus bar. So I've got this here, and I've got my plug-in, so I'm going to plug that into the lights right there. Actually, I'm going to clean this up off camera, but for now I'm just doing this kind of quick for the camera, so to show you what I'm doing here. So I got that routed, and my wiring is done. Now I know they have a harness. They have a T-harness that ties into the factory headlight harness, but like I said, I don't even see that right here. Might be able to look if you take this shock mount access cover off. You might be able to see it. I'm all right with doing it this way. I'd rather do it as like a daytime running light anyway. So I'm going to show you what it looks like then. Okay, so I'm going to give you a demo of the lights here. So when I turn the switch on, it's going to turn those, I guess they call them fog lights or whatever, but I'll run them as daytime running lights. You turn the switch on again, and then you've got your headlights. Right now I got the daytime running light accent light on. There's the headlights. But this is probably how I'll run around with the machine all the time, just like that. I know here in Wisconsin, you're supposed to have your headlights on when you're going down the road, so I think them will qualify as having a headlight on. So you legally have to have that. So I'm going to get to doing a little bit of wiring and a little bit of cleaning up here, and I'll show you what else I'm doing to this. Okay, so I run my wires. I actually run that harness down underneath the winch. I actually followed the winch wiring across there because I didn't want this wiring to get tangled up in the winch cable if I ever use the winch. So I went underneath the winch. There's enough length that you can go under that. So that's what I did. Zip tied it to the winch wiring. And I come up right here. There they go. They tee right here. I added some loom just to cover up the wires. It just looks a lot better. I run up here. I run through this grommet. I showed you this grommet. And yeah, it's plugged into my harness that I made. You can notice I got another wire, green wire here. That's for the turn signal. I'm color coding it like a trailer, just so I don't get these wires mixed up. I've got the yellow wire here. That's left turn. And I've added these nice weatherproof connectors. And then I've used these weatherproof shrink connectors to connect the wiring. I really like those. I'll link those too. I'll try to link everything here. So you can see what I used, but I'll put some loom. I'm going to put some loom on this wire as well. I just wanted to show you these connectors. So everything is weatherproof. Nothing's going to get corroded. I don't have the turn signal stuff, or I don't have the stuff to make the turn signals work. But I'm going to wire this up because I don't want this wire just hanging here getting corrosion and stuff on it. So I got the connector. I'm going to run this same way that I run the green wire. I'm just going to run it up here, through here, and for now I'm just going to set it under the hood till I get my turn signal. I'm going to see if I can't rig this up to show you the turn signal on here. It's a sequential turn signal. It's pretty neat. But I'm going to get all the wiring buttoned up, and then, like I said, try to demo the turn signals. Okay, so I'm going to demo the turn signals here. I got everything wired up and all my wires tucked up and zip tied out of the way. You want to do that. You don't want your wires being ripped out or whatever. So I'm going to demo this turn signal. So this is how your lights will be when they're on, and then you have a turn signal. You need a signal that's going to come on and off for the sequential to work. But that's how that'll work once I get my turn signals hooked up, which is actually really, really cool. You ain't got to drill holes in your grill and add anything to the grill. You don't have to stick nothing to the deal. It's you got your turn signals right there. When they're not turn signals, daytime running lights, fog lights, whatever you want to make them. So I'm really happy with this setup. I'm going to finish buttoning everything up, and then I'll end the video here. So there it is, guys, all buttoned up. Looks awesome. First mod, the Ranger 1500, finished up here. Many more to come. Stay tuned. Got lot planned for this machine, guys. So like I said, stay tuned, and I'll take you through everything that I modify on this thing. So that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you.